What is up, fellow nerds, and welcome back to the Dapper Snapper Gaming channel. Now today, we're going to be adding not one, but two pages to our competitive decks, and those are going to be Venusaur and Blastoise, our two Kanto starters that were not included originally in the Galar Pokedex, and they are absolutely going in competitive right now, and I want to talk about them. It's awesome. So before we get into that, I want to go ahead and say make sure to leave a like on this video and make sure to subscribe if you are new. We are a brand new channel and all of your support is greatly appreciated, and leave a comment down below on what Pokemon you would like to see competitive decks on next. So let's start with Venusaur. Venusaur is an absolutely amazing Pokemon in this new format. It does really well in Sun because Torkoal is actually good this generation thanks to Body Press and Rapid Spin buffed. Yeah, it's great. It's awesome. So base 100 special attack is pretty good, especially when you pair it with a growth. Being able to double your special attack in the Sun is absolutely insane, especially since you're also doubling your speed. This thing has a lot going for it on Sun teams, and base 80 but then doubled is actually insanely fast. So this thing puts in a ton of work. Now, it did lose access to Hidden Power Fire, which it did like having in that 4th move slot, but we have Weather Ball to cover that fire type coverage. This is absolutely amazing because Weather Ball still hits like a truck. Obviously, this does rely on it being sunny all the time, but it's still really, really strong. Now, you can also run Earth Power instead of Weather Ball if you like. It's different coverage for different things, but Weather Ball, by and large, is going to be your better option. So I think that it is absolutely amazing. Now, the next set is going to be a very odd set, and it's a Scarfed Venusaur. Now, this is a very weird Venusaur set for sure, but we've got 3 attacks: Giga Drain, Earth Power, Sludge Bomb, and Sleep Powder. So this basically comes in and you basically just get a free sleep on something and then you swap out. Or you come in and you attack, but the thing is that your opponent is not going to be expecting the sleep powder if they find out that you are scarfed. And so they will be more likely to bring in something that is maybe a dragon type, maybe something super threatening like that, and you click sleep powder and suddenly they're gone. This especially works on things like Hydreigon, because Hydreigon is going to be a switch in for this. Basically 100% of the time, Hydreigon can always switch in on a Venusaur, but when you have Sleep Powder like this, it's awesome. You could swap the item to do something else, but that's up to you. I like the Scarf here for the extra speed, and the Sleep Powder is just that hidden tech in the back. You don't necessarily go for that very first thing. You maybe click Giga Drain a couple of times just to make your opponent think that they're safe to switch in, and then you fire up a Sleep Powder and show them that they are not. Alright, we have to have a meme in every episode. And here is our meme Venusaur set. This is a substitute Giga Drain, Leech Seed, Sleep Powder. This set is disgusting. It's gross. So basically, you come in and you click Sleep Powder, something goes to sleep, and then you click Substitute while they're sleeping, and then you Leech Seed them and get all your health back from the substitute, and then you put them back to sleep when they wake up and they hit your substitute. It's gross. It's really gross. But it's fun. It's really fun, especially since we do have base 80 HP, base 100 special defense. That's pretty good. It's not bad at all. So yeah, this thing actually can take quite a few hits on the special side. Physical, not so much, but it's not terrible. It's definitely not terrible. I think it'll work. So let's go ahead and move on to Blastoise. Blastoise is such a strong mon now that it gets access to Shell Smash. This thing did not get access to this before, and it absolutely is amazing for this thing's kit. So it also gets Aura Sphere, it gets Hydro Pump, of course, for stab, and it gets Ice Beam. Now, we are running a White Herb on this set, and that is just to make sure that your defenses don't drop when you use Shell Smash, but you can definitely use something else. You could definitely use an Expert Belt, you could use a Life Orb, anything that you feel is appropriate on this set. But yeah, Hydro Pump is basically going to be what you click every time. Ice Beam is there for dragons and other things that want to come in on you. Aura Sphere is there for steel types that would otherwise be really difficult to take down, although Hydro Pump is still going to chunk them pretty hard. So next is another unconventional set, but I think could work in the current meta, and that is going to be an Assault Vest Rapid Spin set. Now, Rapid Spin is an attacking move because it does damage, and so you can use it with the Assault Vest. And so now you're bulky with the Assault Vest, and you can raise your speed with the Rapid Spin. So it's got some use, it really does. Now, there are a couple of ways that you can run the EVs on this. I have this as fully specially defensive, and you are going to take hits for days with this. You can also run this max speed, max HP, and then use the Rapid Spin in order to boost your speed even more. But typically, Rapid Spin isn't going to be how you're going to want to set up speed. It's going to be more for just the rocks. But you've got Scald there over Hydro Pump just because of the burn chance. It helps to cover your physical defensive side, while your specially defensive side is covered by the Assault Vest. So yeah, it really helps out. It's awesome. We've still got the same coverage as last time. You can always switch this coverage out. We actually get some really nice coverage, and you could always run this physically defensive and run Body Press as well, because this thing actually is pretty decent on the physically defensive side at base 100. It could run Body Press. It's definitely a contender. You also have Dark Pulse and Dragon Pulse. You've got Flash Cannon. It's got several options here for moves that you can use. So it's a pretty cool mod with a lot of cool options. But of course, we're going to end off with our meme. And our meme is going to be a physical Shell Smashing variant. Now, I don't think that this is necessarily all that bad, especially considering that Blastoise is typically considered to be a special attacker with base 85 special attack. However, his base attack is only 2 points less, so it's really not that big of a difference. And so now with Aqua Jet giving you priority, you've got a little bit of a different position here. You can pick off those KOs of those really fast Scarfers that are running around right now. Things such as Dragapult. Dragapult, if it is Scarfed, will still outspeed you even after a Shell Smash. And so Aqua Jet is nice if it's really low already from some other members on your team, weakening it down a little bit. Liquidation's going to do some damage, and then we have Earthquake just for some coverage. You can definitely switch this out with anything else. We've got Ice Punch and several other options as well. But yeah, that is going to be all for today's episode of Competitive Decks. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe if you are new. Make sure to leave a comment down below letting me know what you would like to see in the next episode of Competitive Decks. And until next time, bye-bye.